Alright, I wanted to go over a thing because I'm working on that holster I was talking about, and I figured I'd explain something. So I have mentioned previously that I make all of my patterns and such myself, and I wanted to explain a little bit of how I do that. So I think I've shown a couple of them once or twice before. So I just use paper. I use colored paper because it's easier. I have a bunch of thicker white paper, but that's for specific things, right? All the tape, the different colors, that's because my entire process is built solely upon trial and error, right? For example, with a gun, how I make a pattern for this is I take a piece of paper, I fold it in half, and I lay it around the gun, right? My light burnt out, otherwise this would be so much easier. Basically, you fold the paper around, and you pinch it together. It's very important that the paper touches itself and not the gun, around all of these points, right? It needs to wrap around and touch around the barrel. If it's close like this, tip to tip, it's not gonna fit. It needs to be flat, and it needs to taper out and be flat along all these ridges, right? And then once you have that out, you can refine the shape into what is this, right? So when this folds around, it touches flat on all these points around the thing, right? That's how I do it, and then I add cutouts and such. And then you add a bit, it folds up, and that is your backing plate where the belt goes through. And then this is gonna be so much easier when it's all cut out, but and then you have the piece that comes around here to hold the holster down to the plate. I really hope that made sense. It should probably be easier if I use this front piece, if I can hold it correctly, right? It's like that. And then I am stitching this one, where you can see these lines. This one is slightly too small. I'm cutting this off, and I'm stitching this bigger one on. And then I have the second piece drawn out. I'm about to cut it. That way I'm going to have that smooth leather finish on the outside and the inside. Those are going to be stitched together. The outside will be brown, the inside will be black. Those will make a lot more sense in the following parts.